The truck in front of me is crossing the road carelessly, causing the vehicles to constantly avoid. The white car dodged and started to lose control. Then it went straight down the road and disappeared. Oh, the truck driver is really to blame. The giant trucks were following each other on the road when the one in front suddenly stopped. It causes the cars behind to not be able to handle it and causes a continuous accident. The truck in front was running normally when it was hit by a vehicle coming from the opposite direction. The impact caused the truck to rotate, many debris flying, but it still kept its balance and stopped. The following will be a stupid driving situation of the driver. The white car in front was going straight, then suddenly turns left without observing, not asking for the road or slowing down, causing the accident. The car in the opposite direction suddenly entered the lane and hit the truck. Then continued to drive straight and hit the white car behind. The crash caused both cars to shrink and the white car completely fell to the side of the road. The cars are moving normally when there is a white car running in the opposite direction. It went in the opposite direction and at high speed crashed the black car head on. Such a stupid driver deserves to be punished. There are a lot of cars on the road. Please focus on the red car. The red car was running very normally when from the back of a truck running at extremely high speed. It overcame and crashed into the rear of the vehicle, causing the car to be crushed, flying all over on a rather deserted rural road. Suddenly, a car was going at a speed that broke the wind, and then it hit the roundabout and flew high. The police car jumped up from below and crashed into the car in front, causing it to spin many times and crash into the car coming from the opposite direction. The situation was recorded by a security camera at a roadside. The car rode several times and then broke down and crashed into the fence before it stopped. The gray car is entering the tunnel, crossing the road in the opposite direction, causing an accident for two other cars. Seeing the old lady in the car panic, I blamed the gray car driver more for the stupid driving situation. The car in front suddenly changes direction and then reverses, causing the wheel to fall off. Then it hit the curb, flipped many times, and then flew to the opposite side of the road. The truck lost control and crashed into the car next to it, and then continued to crash into the road protection fence. It was horrible. The front end of the car broke and turned upside down on the road. I hope the driver will not be seriously injured. driver of the truck in front suddenly swerved to the side of the road and crashed into the truck on the opposite side of the road, causing a terrible accident. I think the reason is probably because the driver fell asleep while driving. There was a wooden car in front of me, which was moving, suddenly fell down the road and lost control. Hit a nearby vehicle, causing the accident. Fortunately, the driver of the car behind handled it in time. The sharp turn caused the rear of the container truck to snag on a nearby vehicle and drag it a long distance. Please slow down and watch carefully when driving through crowded intersections. The container truck is signaling to prepare the turn right, but this bend is quite sharp. The sharp turn caused the rear of the container truck to snag on a nearby vehicle and drag it a long distance. The white car crossed the lane and hit the truck. The collision with the truck driver tried to avoid the white car, so he lost control. It hit the divider and flipped to the side of the road. The driving situation of the white car driver is really stupid. The white car is moving slowly on the opposite side of the road. The blue car, causing many pieces of debris and two cars to be severely deformed. This is a road with frequent accidents in which the car just went through an accident. It ran forward and an accident continued. It seemed very serious when both cars smashed and many pieces of debris were flying. The black car ahead was passing the truck, but the road was so slippery that it started to lose control. It turned left and then right repeatedly, then hit the roadside railing. On a road with a lot of snow and slippery, the car in front quickly lost control and crashed into the car in the opposite lane. The collision caused the vehicle in the opposite direction to slam into the curb. The car causing the accident turned back and forth many times before coming to a stop. I don't understand why the truck driver suddenly enraged on the black car and pushed it away for a while. The crash caused the black car to lose control, stagger several times, and then plummet to the curb. The car behind does not keep a distance from the car ahead and suddenly tries to overtake when it encounters a pedestrian crossing the road. Luckily, it slipped through the middle gap and didn't hit a pedestrian. Then it hit the curb and stopped. The woman was crossing the street, and she seemed to be in a hurry as she crossed the front of the car and started to run over. Suddenly, a police car came at high speed. Must give a compliment to the driver when he can dodge pedestrians at such a high speed. A pedestrian crossing, and the signal light was red. Two men started to cross the street. Out of nowhere, a car rushed at a speed that broke the wind and passed a red light, almost hitting two men. Fortunately, the two men reacted in time to avoid the accident.
And that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video. Remember to click like, comment, and subscribe to not miss the interesting videos from the channel.